Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. This is the Humidor and the Flavors Takeover on the D Zombie channel. Um, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and add me to know when I go live. These shows will probably be on this channel for the next little while until Humidor gets back. Okay, so let's get all the paperwork and all the other stuff out of the way, and then I will pin the link and everything so people can come in and join. I just want to get all the administration stuff out of the way. This show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You have to be 21 and over to be here. If not, you have to get the heck out of here. That means you, and especially you. With that said, I will now play the Sumidoro. Well, shoot. How did that happen? 1 second here. Whoops. I had it all set up. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. We're ready. So I hope everyone's having a great night. Like I said, this is 21 and over. And yeah.
Hi there, everybody. There's a bird's nest behind me, and that bird is telling you that, first of all, before anything else on the show is for adults only, 21 and over. Wherever you are, if the rules are a little bit different, if you have to be 23 or 24 or something else, please follow your local rules. Where I am, it's 21 and over to be an adult, so please do follow those rules. The show is not for children. It is for adults only. Please also remember that the show is completely and totally drug-free. We do not actually purvey any kind of drugs of any kind. You cannot get drugs from this show of any kind. You cannot buy them. You cannot borrow them. You cannot steal them. You cannot get them bequeathed to you. You cannot get drugs from this show. So please do not bother reporting this show for purveying drugs or anything else. You cannot in any way get drugs from the show. There's no secret menu. There's no super secret menu. There's no other way to get any kind of illegal product from my show. Also, please remember, we're doing this a little bit impromptu, so please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, for the bird squawks and everything else. Extremely dangerous challenges are not shown on the show. Challenges that pose an imminent risk of physical injury are never shown. Dangerous or threatening pranks are also never shown on the show. Pranks that lead victims to fear imminent, serious physical danger or that create serious emotional distress in minors. Instructions to kill or harm are never shown on the show, showing viewers how to perform activities meant to kill or maim others. For example, giving instructions to build a bomb meant to injure or kill others. Hard drug use or its creation is never shown on the show. Content that depicts abuse of or giving instructions on how to create hard drugs, such as cocaine or opioids. Hard drugs are defined as drugs that can mostly lead to physical addiction. I add the proviso that sometimes you'll hear people on the show interact or have tell stories about how they have interacted in one way or the other with some drugs, cocaine, opioids, other drugs in their past. Please always assume that those are negative portrayals, those are cautionary tales, and you should never under any circumstances emulate those stories. It's the position of Humidoro and Humidoro and the Flavors, everyone on Humidoro and all of the guests, that drugs are bad and you should not under any circumstances emulate those stories. And of course, my phone locked while I was talking. Instructional theft or cheating is never shown, ladies and gentlemen. Showing viewers how to steal tangible goods or promoting dishonest behavior would never be discussed on the show. Hacking is never shown. Demonstrating how to use computers or information technology with the intent to steal credentials, compromise personal data, or cause serious harm to others, such as, but not limited to, hacking into social media accounts. And finally, bypassing payment for digital content or services, showing viewers how to use apps, websites, or other information technology to gain unauthorized access to audio content, audiovisual content, full video games, software, or streaming services that normally require payment. We would never discuss any of those things. Finally, once again, ladies and gentlemen, the show is, of course, for adults only, and of course, we do not under any circumstances offer drugs to you. Even though other channels might have secret menus, we do not. We under no circumstances can you find anything illegal in the show. The cannabis content that we do discuss is legal under the 2018 Farm Bill, and the seeds that we purvey also are legal. All the breeders that come through the show, it's legal for us to purvey seeds because the seeds have no THC in them, so they are legal under the 2018 Farm Bill. Thanks, folks, for bearing with the introduction of the prologue here. We've recorded it maybe for the future. I don't know if it's good enough. Maybe this will be the one.
Right on. Thank you, Mr. Fumidoro, and shout out to Fumi. There we go. Thanks, Fumi, for that. I will now quickly do a quick infomercial, hopefully. Oh fuck. We're getting off to a great start tonight, aren't we, folks? Anyways, bear with me. I'll just say hi to everybody quickly first. Then, hello, Stony Creek, Captain 420, Atomic Spoon, Buddy Kilowatt, Crime More Grows. Welcome everybody. Make sure to live chat, top chat for your better chatting experience. Crime More Grows, you are the first. Congratulations, first in chat tonight. With that said, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out fumadoro.com. Fumes of gold for all your cannabis needs, for seeds, for some sweet seeds actually, and some awesome merch. Right now with the way Fumi is, where Fumi is, he's not in the States right now, but you can still order his merchandise, which is shipped out from a different area. So be sure to check out fumadoro.com and hit that merch to get all this great merchandise here, like the one there he is right there, the man, the legend, the boss right there, Fumadoro, Chibador, wearing that gaffer tape. He's got some sweet different things here, different shirts, some Morgana, Picarus, Sour Morgana, on and on and on. It's pretty sweet. Different colors, like that. You don't have to get that color. There's like maybe like 10 different colors. Don't hold me to it. That's the exact number of colors, but there is like a lot of different colors you can pick for the shirt. And then we got that one. I got that one right there, the Fumadoro Lime River Rose shirt. And up next, I want to get. I'm just going to show you this quickly. Where is it? There's a safety meeting, but down further, I think. Down. Mugs. Oh, maybe I passed it. Right there, Team Brains. High noon safety meeting, Team Brains t-shirt or sweatshirt. Only $31. What a deal. And remember, you can't use the coupon code BRAIN. That's only for seeds only, and that does not work for the Green Gauge Genetics. All right. So, with that said, I hope everybody's having a great night. I will now post the link here, and please let me know. Hopefully the password it doesn't ask you for a freaking password, because it's like a long one. But we'll figure it out, folks. Don't worry. I'm just got to go into my channel here. Just bear with me, because I am totally new at this here. Humidor usually does all this stuff, so there we go. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Just give me a second here. I'm just trying to post the link. There it is. Here I am. Cheers for Plant A. Welcome, everybody. There's the link. I will now pin it. Oh, whoops. Try to pin it. There we go. Message is pinned. So come on in, folks, and join me. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for the next couple hours, so about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope everybody's having a great night. Hello, Green Fingers, Poor Plants A, and everybody else. J5. There's Cap. I'll let Captain 420 in. There's the captain, just setting up.
Fucking around. There we go.
Hey, Captain, what's going on, buddy?
Hey. Enjoying a Sunday morning here in Phnom Penh.
Right on.
Came across some decent sour diesel last night.
Oh, fancy. That's nice.
Yeah, it had a really nice taste to it too.
Nice. Let's turn this off. That freaking background is driving me batty right now. There we go. Right on. Sour diesel's a good one. I don't mind sour diesel.
No, this one doesn't have too much of a citrus to it, so it's not too bad.
Right on. I like that. I'm
Yeah.
smoking black gas. Okay, green fingers. Welcome, Corey Gagnon. Sorry if I butchered your name up. I'm smoking some black gas. What's everybody in chat smoking on tonight? Let us know. Hopefully you get smashed in here in a minute. I might just try to send them the link. There we go. How's the weather there, Captain? Are you still in rainy season?
Oh man, it rained all day yesterday.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, well, I got my shit done early yesterday. I was lucky and I got back. It only took me about 2 hours to get my shopping done and my hair cut. And I got back, and 15 minutes later, just poured down rain all night.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, I'm going to have to go to the room down the hallway. I've got to complain. I got woke up at 4 o'clock this morning because of some Spanish guy.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah.
What was happening?
Just talking really loud.
Oh, really? That sucks. That's not bueno.
Well, I went downstairs and I actually found out that the front desk had called them like a couple times to see if they could be a little bit more quiet.
See? Yeah.
And no.
That's...
I was hoping he was going to come down for breakfast so I can tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, I get up early, but man, woke me up at a little after 4. I got like 40 more minutes of sleep, woke me up again. By the time 6:30 came around, I was up 3 times. I finally decided to stay up.
Yeah, that's
God damn.
Yeah.
No respect. No respect.
Yeah. So did you get
I'll
moved?
teach him some. No, I'm waiting for his ass to come back, and then I'm going to confront him. The hotel can't do it, but I can, being another guest.
Yeah.
And if he says anything, I'll just fucking pop him. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
You don't do this in your own country. Why you come to Thailand, Cambodia, and Asia and act like an asshole?
Exactly. They're smashing. Oh, the fish. 4 plants. Yeah, blueberry. I got some blueberry muffins here too. Cheers, Agnes. Ultra. Everybody in chat. They're smashed. What's happening? Oh, by the way, I got the Pro now. So Pro Zoom. I'm paying for this now. So now we can have we don't have to worry about time limits. Shit. How's it going, Smashed? Okay. I'm gonna light up a joint a second here so I get this done. Whee!
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah. I've been busy trying to set up and shit. Oh, I still gotta post a stream with Earl post, I think. Shit. Never did that. Well, I got sound effects tonight too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Israel's not in good shape right.
Yeah, I talked to Fumi earlier. He's fine. The shit's happening in the south, and he's in the north. So he's safe at the moment.
Shit can happen at any time, people.
Yeah.
Believe me.
So technically, south, north, south, east, west. Technically, it came in from the east. The Gaza Strip's right on the corner of yeah. So there, I mean, Israel's not the biggest place, but I messaged Yumi too, and I was like, "Yo, I heard you guys had an airstrike." He was like, "Dude, it is way more than an airstrike. It was a total invasion."
Yeah. But at least we know he's safe.
Yeah, that someone needs to send them something like, we have and what we sent off to the UK, pretty much, the wall of defense. You put a couple of these big heavy machines out there on the front line, and anything comes across, they just annihilate it.
Yeah.
That's why
They can't get them all, but they'll get most of it.
I think Jerusalem has those.
Yeah.
Called the Iron Dome. It's a sea ray. Those things are intense. It's an automated machine gun, pretty much.
Well, it protects Dubai. They don't have to, they do get hit with rockets and everything like that, but they don't get hit as hard as they used to.
You gotta remember, Israel's aligned with the US. So they're using a lot of our stuff, and we're using a lot of their stuff.
It's for Plants A. That's funny, actually. Sky Dome. That's actually the baseball dome in Toronto, the stadium in Toronto. Well, it's called the Rogers Center now, but I still call it the Sky Dome. So that's funny. I like that. That's like green fingers. Oh, okay, still coming in. I make a couple co-hosts. Hey, how come I can't make you co-hosts?
We got some the flower. It's called putang.
That's funny.
It smells almost like my triangle reunion. It's got that orangey smell, but it's not as intense. I like it a little bit better.
Come on, you bastard. That's right, J5. More pot, less war.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to show this. There we go. Fucking cat in there.
Who's the breeder?
Uh,
No wonder it's orangey. It's got tangy in it.
yeah.
Here, I'll look it up. All the
Don't have to worry about me in that strain.
Yeah, I have to be careful with tangy strains myself.
All the citrus for me.
Yeah.
I think it's mass medical. No.
He's gone. Shit.
Yeah, it's the new mass medical.
Cool.
My Greek cigarettes are back in. So we're happy about that.
Right on.
Back $10 a cart.
The fuck, now he's gone. Green Fingers must be having troubles tonight.
Sour D though, that was $10 a gram.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
I
not
tell you
bad.
what, for Cambo, it's not bad though. Usually it's 15, 18 a gram here.
Same here, Agnes. It's been raining all day. So, but our October has been relatively dry. Well, we'll have like a couple really nice days, then I'll be raining for a couple of days. But that's how we are. Especially going into like winter and fall. I got to pull my seeds down soon and set up 10 packs of seeds for the harvest cup. I'm gonna give them 10 packs to I don't know, give away in the swag bags or something.
Freaking muted. Right on. Hmm.
I don't know what I want though.
Oh, set oil ring on the joint.
I kind of like glass. Because I have like these seed vials. They're glass. They work pretty good.
Huh?
Yeah, you for putting seeds in.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I got little jars here too. Someone gave me too many grams. We're gonna reach one to find one. I don't know where they are right now.
If you get seeds from me, they'll be in a cheap plastic container.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't wasting no money on shit like that.
Yeah, I like the way
for almost the same price.
was it you, Smash, or was it Fumi that came up with that idea using the Bristol board?
We were talking about it before. Flora was using it, and then yeah, we all tried it. I was originally trying it a while ago.
Hmm. It works good. Fumi's sent me some
I keep having seeds get
foam core. Use foam core.
Every couple fucking times I do it that way.
It's a foam core, you can dig out a little divot and put the seeds into it, so they won't get smashed.
Mm-hmm. No.
In the 90s, that's how the seeds used to come from some of the seed companies in Amsterdam. They would send you a picture of like the soccer team, and there would be basically glued down onto a piece of foam core, and you pull that picture off, and underneath there, underneath each of the little packets was your seed,
Mm-hmm.
the foam core.
I like how there's a I usually used to use a company from the UK, and it came in this like not bubble wrap, but it was like a plastic thing. It had like a tear. It looked like a pill pack kind of thing where you can just tear into it and the seed comes out. It's very nice. Very nice. Have sexy time. Speaking of sexy time, what's going on, Green Fingers? I hope you have a sexy day.
Very, very sexy.
Very nice.
You got me
Cheers,
like
Robert.
Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys. How you guys doing tonight?
Cheers, Green Fingers.
Well, okay, so Doc, yeah, we don't have like iron domes, but our ships and how fast we can get a fighter off the ground to because anyone that's going to attack the US in any way has to come over the ocean. So unless it's a stealth bomber, we're going to see it.
And whoever
Actually, the new missiles that they've got out that are hypersonic.
Oh, yeah, those are
those are a little bit tough to shoot down, buddy.
those aren't really widely used right now, and they're really, 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 really expensive.
That they really don't tell you is the United States has an airplane that can track that fucker down and shoot it down.
The US has drones just sitting in the sky that can just sustain flight forever.
Yeah, that's why they've got them up there.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's in case something hypersonic comes through, supersonic, it's like,
what do you guys think
you gotta
about
be prepared.
The aliens and all the information coming out and stuff? Has anyone ever had an alien experience?
You're finally like kind.
Because I've seen some crazy shit in the sky, but like I don't know what the fuck it was.
Dude, I've seen a lot of crazy shit in the sky, but I've also ate a lot of fucking acid and mescaline that makes shit not there actually there.
Dude, I go through so many Q-tips.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta buy Q-tips here too.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Okay, bud. Oh, I'm rolling. This is day and night time.
I gotta go do garden work. I don't know what I was gonna up pot stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I have water sitting with. Hold on, I gotta look.
Oh yeah.
Agnes, what that chair, but
Yeah.
Armory.
fucking Russia. You think you pay this?
Man, I'm looking down in this apartment, and I want the chair they have in the house.
Blacksmith. Bob.
So the last time I stayed in this area was probably about a year ago,
Mhm.
and they were just tearing down the street. Now it's a 10-story hotel.
Yeah, eh? That's crazy.
It would have been something to watch them build it, because I mean they don't have metal scaffoldings for these type jobs. Now for like the big skyscraper behind me, that's probably 20 to 40 stories high. Yeah, they've got metal ones, but if 5, 6, 7 stories here,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
it's all bamboo.
What?
Can you?
Yeah, that's some sketchy ass scaffolding.
Yo, there's a market. I gotta remember where in Thailand. I'll go back and look. It's all car parts, and like a lot of it's made in Thailand. Like you can get carbon fiber for cars made in Thailand for cheap. They do it for cheap, and then it's gonna cost a little bit to get it over. But
That's what I was gonna say. What's the shipping?
Give us, and we can finally get this contract with Ford and BMW going for the hemp fibers to make hemp fiber for the cars, because it's stronger and lighter than carbon fiber, plus a lot cheaper.
Oh, fuck my sister. Shit, where's my
Yeah, how you like that? I'm gonna probably be involved in the cannabis scene here in Thailand, but I'm gonna be growing basically hemp.
right on?
But you know what? That's what pays the bills.
Yeah, man.
It ain't the flower.
it has a lot of tensile strength.
Yeah, it does. That's why the contracts with BMW and Ford.
Fucking old road diggers.
I was actually watching one of the first missiles they developed when they used this pulse jet. If you don't know what a pulse jet is, it's like a jet engine that doesn't really have any moving parts. You just feed it gas, and it's shaped a certain way that the air keeps sucking into the chamber, reigniting and blowing back out. It's pretty
Like
interesting.
Obama.
I want to make one.
I think it's the way of the jet engines, you know, like the Harrier and stuff like that. You can tilt your engines, and I mean, they can do some incredible these fighter planes today, and that nozzle in the back being able to rotate up and down and left to right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you feed it. You got to feed it air to get it going, and it's got a fuel and a spark plug. But once it gets going, it's a continuous cycle.
What fuel does it run on?
You can run it on gas. You can run it on propane.
Oh, okay.
It's a turbine.
No turbine. Pulse jet. No moving part.
Okay. Because I know turbines, you can run those off just about everything. Cooking oil for McDonald's, everything.
Ugh. McDonald's is so gross.
Yeah, but it's free oil, it's free petrol for your car, whatever. It's free.
Yeah, but don't you have to process
Take
it
it.
first?
It's got to strain it to make sure there's no particles. So as you fill up your tank from your McDonald's, because you got a pick up truck, you have a filter, and you have another filter once you get to your house.
Agnes, I don't know. We've talked about this. Like, we should have free access to commentate stuff. But every time a little channel, I don't know, they hit channels randomly. If I were to go on and was like, oh, watch this, if it's connected to any type of music industry, it gets flagged pretty fucking quick.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Maybe it's the stop, like, but I've even done that. Like, you play it a little bit, then stop and talk for a couple of minutes. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
I know if this, I'd be doing this. The ending, especially the end of the show, would be way different. I'd be playing like the Benny Hill theme ending, and like I'd actually create credits. I'd have credits rolling.
Technically, you can, because you're such under the radar right now. When you start getting over like 200 subscribers is when you got to start being weary.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get free music. Free music, like
Instrumental music. There's a lot.
Yeah, there is a thing where you can play music, like instrumental background music. Shit, I tried it, but it's like crap. I don't like it.
Actually, it was a little bit too loud, actually.
Right on.
Bud says Wavy Gravy and the Merry Pranksters are in that fort. I don't know what that means, but
Man, I went out to the Land of the Lost Festival, and I think that was like 2006 or 7. And Wavy came up to me because he liked my tie-dye. I got to go party with those guys out at Golden Gate Park at the beach. Man, they fed me a lot of acid.
What's going on, Deadfish fan? Welcome, buddy.
What's up, people? How's it going?
All right.
I'm high as fuck.
I'm working on it. I'm smoking. I'm rolling this
It's
some nighttime joints still. All right.
Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
I wish this show was earlier. I fucking hate that it starts at 11. I'm already half tired by the time this show starts.
What time do you want it to start at?
No,
Well, why don't you start one early? We'll come join your show, and then when it's time for Fumidor and the show, we'll just switch over. That'll be all right.
yeah. Shit, I've been trying to do my show like
Girl.
but like I don't mind 10 o'clock. You know, I want to do the cooking thing.
Wow.
I do want to do that. So we have to plan that.
Let me know. We can definitely do a cooking show.
We'll see if maybe we can even get Fumi from Israel involved cooking out there.
Maybe, yeah. The thing is, that sucks with the time difference.
Well, yeah.
You know, if
What
you
is
cook,
the time
if you
difference?
8
if you
hours.
cook dinner at 8 or 7 p.m., you know that's like 6, 7 a.m. for me.
Yes, you cook breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I don't cook breakfast.
I love breakfast. I never wake up for it, but I love it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I-
either.
I eat very small in the morning and until about 30, 8 o'clock in the evening, and I have a big meal.
That's my breakfast right there.
Yeah, it's me. I drink coffee all day
It-
long.
Same here, buddy. Drinking it right now.
I should buy fucking stock in Pepsi.
I used to drink Pepsi when I was younger. Bless you, Mrs. D. Bless you, Mrs. D.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
I
a
think
Thai
the
potion?
doctors are gonna tell me
man?
not to drink Pepsi.
What's a
anymore.
what?
You heard me, Captain?
What?
What's
No.
a
Thai
Thai?
potion.
Yeah, what's a Thai potion? I've been
What
seeing.
are you referring it to, though?
I don't know. I think it's kava or kratom or something.
Well, kratom could be it. I mean, kratom is basically like, and yeah, it gives you a narcotic feeling.
Yeah, you got to be careful with kratom, man. That shit's addictive as fuck.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was on. I've got a long history with opioids, and I was on methadone for about 17 years, and I used that shit to kick methadone, and then I couldn't get off the fucking kratom, so I ended up back on Suboxone because of. But the kratom is just as bad, man. I had just as hard of a time kicking that as I did anything else, and I was slugging it down all day long. It's dead end, man. It's no good.
I tell you what, they put me on methadone. I was on 30 milligram 4 times a day.
140 for 16 years.
Within 20 days, I called up my doctor. I need to make an appointment for as soon as possible. You need to get me off of this medication. He goes, why? I said, it's day 20 and I'm waking up and my body is telling me I need another one. You have to get me off of these.
Yeah, it's horrible. I went to the clinic back in '99 on my dad's birthday when I was 18 years old, 19 years old. And your first dose, you're supposed to get 30 milligrams. So I came in off the street and I met with a counselor and they sat me down and got me into the clinic. And I went and took my first dose, and it was a new nurse working that had just started. And he gave me 30 milliliters, which was 300 milligrams, my very first dose. So after I didn't know, I'd never taken methadone. It was like a full Dixie cup full. And I slugged it down, and they told me to wait in the lobby for like 20 minutes to make sure I was okay and I was good to drive. So I'm sitting there in the lobby.
I'm gonna go puke.
No, man, I was in the lobby and she's like, so how you feeling? And I said, honestly, this is great. I said, I feel better than I felt in years. So I get out to my car. My wife, they told, have somebody drive you for the first week. So my wife, I get in the car and everybody from the clinic comes out, my counselor, the director, the nurse, and they pulled me out of my car and said, we gave you a lethal dose. We got to get you to the ER right now. Luckily, the ER was in the parking lot of the methadone clinic. So they walked me over there, and I was in ICU for 5 days, man. My heart stopped numerous times. I had my stomach. Yeah, they fucked me up, man. So I was on 140 milligrams when I came out of the hospital. And I was on that for years, way too high of a dose, falling asleep, nodding out, you know, the whole 9 grand. That shit's bad too, man. None of it's good. I will say it probably saved my life, you know, at the time. Bad
Yeah,
stuff.
like I said, they prescribed that to me one time, and it was like, nope, I don't have a problem with fentanyl. I don't have a problem with Dilaudid. I don't have a problem with morphine, but that methadone, oh my God, do I get addicted to it so quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
that's the worst stuff in the world.
It
and
sure
I won't
is.
touch Suboxone or Subutex because it's not going to work for my nerve pain.
I use it to keep from using. You know, I've been on this road since the '90s, so it's a lifelong thing for me. It keeps me able to work and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, I've got another feeling about Subutex and Suboxone too.
Oh, I'm against it, but
it should be it should be only a short time drug. I mean,
absolutely.
You don't put people, you put on it for 6 months and that's it, people.
Yep.
All you're doing is creating, you're taking, instead of them going and getting Oxycontins or something like that with them and go and get Suboxone.
Yeah.
I mean, people treated. My friend, they had like 4 people that were all cooks that were on it, and at least 1 week, one of the cooks was out because he had to go get a Subutex or Suboxone that day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time released. That's why it's so hard to kick, man. The methadone was a bitch for me. I mean, I tried probably 10 or 11 times to get off of it. I never could. The only thing that really helped me was mushrooms. You know, that helped me a lot when I kicked it.
You know what really helped me was going to AA.
Yeah.
And learning to live my life by a few set simple rules, because the other ones, being a hippie, are already built into it just because, you know.
Yep.
I had the substance, you know, I was a hippie at heart and kind and everything like that, showed respect and, you know, but I took the other part of it into my life, and, you know, that completely changed everything for me.
Yeah, it's good to have a support network, man. It's vital.
Exactly. And if you don't, you're gonna probably make it. So yeah, you know, someone offers you a phone number, that phone number, because you never know when you're gonna need it.
Right.
Shit, that because hell you. But yeah, it took them 7 years before they actually gave me any narcotic pain medication after my work accident. They gave me all Celebrex and shit that destroyed my stomach. I'm involved in 2 class action lawsuits because of it.
Yeah, it sucks.
And they're going to drag it out to the point where I'm going to be dead by the time they pay it off. I think the Celebrex one's been going on for almost 20 years now.
Yeah, I could have sued the shit out of the methadone clinic, but I used my criminal defense.
Yeah.
I used my criminal lawyer to help me out, and didn't work out so well.
Yeah, no.
He
Go
he
hire
told me
people that
he's like you
sue
need to
people for
settle.
money.
Yeah, he's like, you settle for what they're giving you because if you go to court, they're gonna look at you like a drug addict. They're not gonna give you anything. I'm like, yeah, they killed me, you
They
know.
tried to kill me.
Whatever.
What the fuck?
Let him pass that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to send a shout out and my condolences to Grateful Jay. His mother passed the other day while he was in New York working. They ended up finding her in a restaurant parking lot out in the rain. She had fallen and hit her head.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
Yo, I was looking up
go out to him and his family.
There was a car. I worked in this plaza of like a Star Market, which is a grocery store. I was at work at a pizza place with this. It was really cool. But I used to go all the way over to the Star Market, and I walked like it was snowing. I used to walk. I didn't have a car. I just got out of rehab, and there was a car sitting there for like 3 days with snow covered it.
Oh, that's not good. You know,
Snow melts. They find a lady passed away, and she's been just sitting there this whole time. That I walked by the car so many times, I didn't even notice someone was in there, man. I feel so bad. It sucks when people pass away, like bad like that, you know, like falling, hitting their heads, or like in a car for 3 days.
yeah. Yeah, I run a hotel. I'm a general manager in the hotel industry, and I've been doing it for 20 years, and found 4 people dead over the years. And final straw at my last company, we had number 7 America's Most Wanted actually staying at our hotel, and nobody even knew. And I get a call. This was like 4 years ago. I get a call at like 7:30 in the morning because I go in at 9, and it was U.S. Marshal, and they're like, "Yeah, you're the manager," and I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "What time do you normally come in?" And I said around 9 o'clock, and they're like, "Well, you might want to get here sooner than later." So I get into work, and this lady comes into my office, and she's like, "Yeah, I just got here from Washington. One of the local cops was driving your parking lot last night, and they see a car that was stolen last week from South Carolina. And we think that this may be somebody who's wanted, right?" So I'm like, yeah. She asked me for the guest listing and everything. I know everybody at the hotel, and so I gave her the list of guests. And apparently, he raped a bunch of people out in California, and went on the run. Went to South Carolina, stole $50,000 from his parents, and then stole the rental car and came up to outside of Raleigh, where I am. So he was at my hotel for about a week, and I give her the list of guests, and you know he's from California, and sure as shit, there's somebody there with a California address in room 205, and she's like, "Do you know this name?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know who that is." And she's like, "Well, that room is right below the car that was found last night in your parking lot." So next thing you know, she's like, she gets on the phone and she goes, "Get my vest." And all of a sudden, about like 30 U.S. Marshals came in. They were all over my parking lot, and I didn't even know they were there, man. I had no clue. And I said, "Hey, should we notify the guests around the room or anything?" She's like, "No. We act any kind of way, he's going to know right away because he's been on the run." So a couple minutes go by, and I go down below the room in 105 because this happened in room 205. And I'm down there, and we hear boom, boom. They kicked the door in. They shot the guy right in the head, man. Fucking blew his head off. I had to deal with that shit, man. I was like, holy Christ. So I called the owner of the hotel and I'm like, look, we got to get somebody out here to clean this shit up, man. He's like wanting to argue with
Yeah,
me.
it ain't my job.
Yeah,
That's
well, he
special
wanted me
team
he
shit.
wanted me and my maintenance guy to do it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck
I said,
that.
I will quit. I couldn't make somebody do this. And you know, we went back and forth on how much it should cost and trying to find somebody. It was a mess. I left that fucking place after like
There's
8
literally
years.
a job called crime scene cleanup.
Yep, that's what we called. Yeah, they're called
Yep.
Aftermath, the company around here. That's their like, holy shit, man. It cost almost 20 grand to clean that shit up.
A biohazard.
Isn't that fucked up though? That there's actually companies
Business.
out there
Yeah.
that, you know, are in business to do this.
Yeah.
Bottle of peroxide.
Winners, man. right in the yellow pages.
Yeah. Yeah, they make good money, dude. I mean, 20 grand in 4 hours, you know, that's pretty good money right there.
Yeah, but think about what they got to look at.
Oh, it's brutal. Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah. Brains splattered against the wall.
Yeah.
Little peroxide could clean all that blood up in an instant. All of it.
What they did was they cleaned it up and they painted over it. I never knew that was the way
Yeah.
of doing it, but they sealed it with this shit.
Wow.
Kind of like a skills type paint.
Yeah, it was kilts, I think it was called. It's some
Yeah.
white paint. They sealed that shit in and then, you know, recarpeted and refloored it. Holy Christ, man. Bullet went right through the bed, through the guy's head, through the bed, into the headboard, into the room next door. Luckily, the lady was at work. But I was like, that would have been another mess.
That's not good.
Damn.
They're supposed to have situation awareness.
Yeah. No, they wanted to kill him. They didn't want him to get away again. He had a handgun, but it was in the dresser. They said he
That's
was.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't argue.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I
near
actually knew
a
a lady.
period.
Yeah.
She worked like I think about 15 years at Motel 6 as a cleaning lady. I'd see her after rough mornings.
That was a tough job.
Yeah, she said she's seen she's found people dead.
Yeah.
That's really common actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Especially
Well,
like
if you're a general manager at a really nice place now too, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I got out of the shithole that I've been working at. Well, I had a criminal record. So for years I had to, you know,
Take what you get.
take what I can get. Yeah. But all that shit's washed off now. So, yeah.
And you're what? A couple blocks away from a venue?
Yeah. Walking distance.
We'll give your
Yeah.
we'll give your hotel a little plug.
I'll tell you what, man. Billy Strings comes every year for 3 days. It's pretty cool. He stays at our hotel, and yeah.
yo, I listened to his song about meth the other day.
Dust in a baggie.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
I just like his guitar playing. I think that's what turned me on.
Yeah. He's got some real good ones, man.
Yeah. I went and seen my friend's festival, Hookahville, and he ended up being one of the daytime performers because he was actually going to another festival for nighttime show. But he did hang out and chill with us for a while.
Yep.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he hangs out with his fans. He smokes with his fans. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. He likes our Ohio weed, but he's from Michigan. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of us people in Ohio and Michigan. And even when Ohio changes the law, they're still going to stay in Michigan because of the hell.
Yo, there was a festival weed thing this weekend. I was gonna go. They had a decent lineup, but I'm going to see Afro Man and Mills, this other dude. I think on the 14th, it's gonna be a pretty fun event. But yeah, so the event that's happening this weekend had a couple posts up for giveaways, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll enter. And then I just kind of paid attention, because once you enter something, you kind of pay attention to it. You know what I mean? It's just in your brain. And I noticed that I never seen a post them pick someone to win on any giveaway. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And I tagged them. I'm like, oh, who won the cabin? No answer. I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
My friend does these giveaways and he uses a generator. And there were 3 spots he was giving away. The person that tagged me and I tagged the person back, we both won. That was hilarious.
Unless they messaged them and was like, oh, you won, but I don't see them. I don't see why they wouldn't post something on it, on their story or anything. So I don't know.
Well, maybe they don't have a consent to post the winning person's name.
I mean, if it's an Instagram,
Yeah, consent for stuff like that.
No, not an Instagram name, I would think, especially if you're entering a contest.
Well,
what was he doing? Oh, green mine. Oh yeah, so I guess they're having like a weed Olympics. I kind of want to enter. I mean, I would definitely do edibles. I could eat like 4,000 milligrams. Kind of chill. But yeah, Afro Man, and this dude's from around here. He's actually getting big. Let me see if I can find.
I'd probably have a heart attack at 4,000 milligrams.
Holy Christ. No shit, man.
That's crazy. I don't do edibles, so that would freaking, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. I'm trying to find those.
The reason I say that is because I became THC sensitive. So a lot of THC for me doesn't put me to sleep. It has the adverse effect and it makes me feel like, you know, I just did a couple lines or something and it sucks. Oh God.
Dude,
The first time I made a batch with 3 grams of shatter in it. And I took like literally a 6x6 inch chunk of brownie at 7:30, 7:30, thinking I was going to go to sleep by 9. Yeah, at 5:30 in the morning, I'm still looking at the clock going, fuck.
So they said, I hit them up. They were like, the 3 games consist of rolling, smoking, and edibles.
It's only 250. Oh, there it is.
Fuck,
Well,
you're lucky just to have it.
Man. I wake up to smoking gas, heavy chemical fuel, so I'm in the smoking one.
Yeah, count me in for that. I'm smoking black gas right now.
Can I enter all of them? I think I'd be the one contestant that enters all of them. I can't find the post that they had about it. Oh yeah, right here. High Olympics.
The High Olympics. Nice.
So I know Medibles. They're going to be hanging out at Pendants and Pink. Oh shit.
What was that song? The Great American Smoke Off, where the guy was, they were in a stadium and the guy was rolling joints and the other guy was smoking them. Damn, I forget that song.
This is we're doing this too. 2nd annual Pendants in Pink, where we do
maybe Arlo Guthrie.
A charity event for breast cancer.
Okay.
Crazy artists get involved.
Well, it's for a good cause. Why shouldn't they? Really?
And it's only pendants, so it's normally affordable. And a lot of the time they, like last time, a lot of them had like a pink theme to the pendant. Some of them did like some other styles, obviously, but most of them had like a pinkish theme throughout. He still has a really cool pink nug that this girl did last year. Oh yeah, so the 14th is the High Olympics, then the 15th is that event. So I'm gonna be pretty fucking busy.
I actually have a event to go to in October here in Thailand. And it's going to be cool because it's kind of almost on the beach.
That sounds
But
nice.
it's like, yeah, it's a 2-day camping, 3-day event.
Beach.
I want to go camping. Where is this?
Thailand.
Raygon, Thailand. And no electronic music except for in a enclosed building. Fuck yeah. I mean, they've got psychedelic parties over here, and all they're playing is like drum and bass and techno. And
Oh yeah,
it's
they have like crazy
no, guys, you've gotta go the other way.
dude, you're
Gibson guitar, Martin guitar, man.
so
And percussions.
What are we looking at?
out there is crazy.
What we're looking at. Exactly.
What are we looking at, Deadfish?
Banana Daddy, GMO, little mix.
Damn.
They're about done.
Nice.
Yeah. My light's about to go. They're sleeping now, but yeah.
Alright.
They're
I
ready.
like that Banana Daddy for a morning smoke. I like
Yeah, it
the
faded.
way the flavor stays with it. And
Got real faded out, man. It's almost fucking black.
That looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had the one kind here. They did it in a rosin, and I wasn't too impressed. But I like the Banana Daddy flower. That sounds pretty damn good. I like banana, by the way.
Bunch of ethos shit. That's all I ever grow is ethos stuff, man.
You got
whole
the yeah, you took the word right out of my mouth.
you get the
I
multi-
got one
from it?
pack. I got one pack of Ethos. It's Forbidden Fruit BX1.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
I've grown a
It's
lot.
not very strong. That's the only thing. It's pretty, but it's not very potent. That's what I noticed from it.
No,
knows?
but the terpenes transfer in it. So believe me, I've got enough things to hit with it to get that fruit that I want to add to it. Yeah.
Look at my
I'm
fucking
hoping
finger,
for that
man.
fermented apple.
See that shit?
Sucks.
I got my finger caught in a hedge clipper this afternoon.
Oh, fuck.
Almost took the fucking tip of it off, man. Luckily, my wife's a nurse. She got me. Oh,
Nice.
it's throbbing, man. It's fucking hurting so bad. I was fucking like an idiot. I was holding the hedge clipper and I fucking plugged it in to my yeah, and I didn't have the safety on, and that fucking thing flung my hand back. So thank God it flung my hand back. Otherwise, it would have took that finger off, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so I can't even fucking smoke. I'm sitting here with 3 fingers trying to light a cigarette and light a bowl. Not easy.
So, Captain, address from Thailand. It's Bangkok Drake Avenue, but it's not in Bangkok. It doesn't say it's in Bangkok. It's in Kowloon Lang District, Pathum Thin, Thailand. Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
All those words, I don't know how to say any of them. But they have crazy race cars there, and it's like a makeshift drag strip, pretty much. And then if you go into the back, there's always a bunch of cars that have like the super like speakers in the trunk and like TVs, and they're playing techno, and they got like models and stuff, Thai models. It's so fun. I love watching those videos. The racing is fun.
The guy that actually owns the racing track here in Thailand is a big supporter of cannabis. And I think the place you're talking about is a couple hours away from there or close to there. I'm not quite sure because I couldn't make out exactly.
It looks like this.
What town you were saying? Yeah, that looks like Thailand. Look at those beautiful blue skies, man. They're everywhere. Except for today, it's cloudy as fuck. I was hoping for to actually get a sunrise this morning. No.
Are you back home? Are you back home yet?
No, I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
Yeah, I saw your post. I didn't know if you were back yet.
No, I don't go back until like Tuesday afternoon.
Every time you say go back,
Here shopping done.
Are you talking about coming to the US or going back to Thailand?
No, Thailand. Going back to Thailand. I'm in Thailand because of some certain circumstances that happened in the past month. I am here for the next 2 to 3 years, period. I ain't coming back to the States unless I have to settle something, which I may have to do.
Oh, fuck. Fucking cat.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine had a heart attack, massive heart attack last month, and that changed all my plans as of August of next year. So now I'm here for 2 to 3 years. So we're doing a whole shit ton of genetics.
I want to come.
I got seed projects lined up.
I just want to experience the car culture there.
Yeah, why not? I mean, come with some money and buy one of the cars right off the showroom. I mean, I should take you here in Cambodia. It's even more off the hook. I mean, you can go literally down the street on the way in from the airport. You pass probably 18 different car dealerships. And there's like no Ferrari, no Lamborghini dealership. But you look in some of these dealership windows and there's 6 of them. You know, you look and all of a sudden there's this big 6-wheel. And that fucking thing's like $1.1 million. I mean, there's no way in hell you would be able to drive that truck on the streets of Cambodia or Phnom Penh. It's just too wide. It's wider than a Hummer.
Oh. Yeah, the streets
But
look
it's fucking
crazy.
awesome.
I like a Hummer.
Yeah. Those are even cheaper than Thailand.
I tell you, a place I wouldn't want to drive is fucking India. Me and my son were watching some videos. Holy Christ, the trains, they're fucking pushing people on with sticks, squeezing them in there so tight, and then the roads, it's like everybody's coming every fucking direction. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it, man.
And did you see
there's a city here in Thailand where the shops have to take down their awnings and move everything inside like 4 times a day, 5 times a day for the train to go by?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you see the vehicles in Thailand or in India when they go in the mountains, man?
Holy shit.
Yeah, one road.
Yeah. Yeah, you go off the edge. That's it. That's all she
Yeah,
wrote.
and no, like some corners you can't even see around. It's like holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's
And there's
crazy.
hardly enough room for one, and then they squeeze two. I'm like, somebody's
Yeah,
got to get to the side, and I'm like, holy shit.
yeah.
Nope, not me.
Bro. And
Fuck that.
apparently, and don't hold me to this, but apparently too, when you're on the airplane and they open the door, it's like walking into a wall of shit.
Wow.
That's what it smells like in India. And I'm not making fun of anybody or any country. That's just what I've heard.
Yeah.
It's like it's like someone, yeah, it's like the worst shit ever.
Dude, these plants got way bigger than I wanted them to.
Right on, Smash. That means more bud.
Right.
Organic soul. No, that's nothing. Driving in Toronto is nothing like maybe Brampton. Driving in Brampton. You're thinking of
gonna have
Brampton
to-
organic.
That blueberry cookies is flimsy as shit. This one's fine.
How flimsy is it? Flimsy as Liberace.
You say, is that blueberry cookies or blueberry cookies? Which one is that?
Nah, it's Rasta Jeff's.
Oh, okay.
Leonardo.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Grape fun dips right here. Then I got some stuff I was gonna do it tonight, but I just realized it's so late and I gotta do a lot of defoliating. All this shit, all these big leaves gotta come off. Everything from the bottom I gotta cut off. Then spray super heavy. And then I gotta get into flour because I need wheat.
You still got thrips?
Little bit.
Yeah.
Here and there.
I'm a fucking machine
Oh,
when
But
going through a garden.
I bought an actual like really good mister. So I'm gonna defoliate a lot of the fan leaves off. This one's gonna get up potted. That one got up potted a couple days ago. It's looking all right. That's in a 7-gallon. I'm probably gonna clean the roots off and put it in a 10.
well, yeah.
Apple fritter over here is probably gonna go in a little. I don't know. This is my pile of pots. So I don't know what maybe I think that's a tall 5. But yeah, I've been cleaning like crazy, getting ready. I got a big ass trash bag that's gotta go out. I gotta figure out what I want to do with all this Rainbird stuff. Like I have miles of Rainbird drippers that I've just never used.
I'd use that shit outside, smashed. Those drippers.
Yeah.
That was the plan, but I just fucking hose my plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quarter horsepower run dry submersible pump that I use. And a garbage. Mix the nutrients up, drop the pump in, and
How?
when
Yeah,
it fills the pot up to a certain height, you just stop and go to the next one.
I'm gonna have to get all up in here and defoliate all these big leaves and stuff, just to try to get as many thrifts up as I can, and then spray again. I'm not seeing any damage. Like
Yeah,
I see a little bit on the bottoms, but not the tops.
that's there.
So I
Part
gotta
that's there can
defoliate.
cause you such a big problem.
Yeah.
probably gonna pull them out tomorrow.
Yeah, do it pretty hard.
That's what she said.
Of course, I found a product here in Thailand. I wish I could tell you the name of it because it's in Thai. but I ended up picking it up. It's all organic, and my friend hit a bunch of plants that literally just had drips going up the stalk of it, all the AIDS. He hit that, and within 2 days, they were all gone. I couldn't believe it.
What do you use?
I can't tell you the name of it. It's in Thai.
Some
And I don't
knockdown.
read Thai.
Yeah, some kind of knockdown shit.
Yeah. The chemical, I actually have to go to a chemical shop
Yeah.
to buy my nutrients and my pesticides and EM1.
I haven't bought a nutrient in my life, to be honest with you. I grow with kitchen scraps, worm castings, and fucking coffee grinds. Nothing else, man. Sometimes some fish and shit like that, but never
No.
used anything. Never had any problems.
Good shit.
That stuff, I didn't have time for that. My plants didn't have time for that. They went into bedrooms and came out. Other ones filled it up. It was a revolving door. Couldn't
Yep.
grow outside.
If you're
Why?
growing for
Because
production,
you're growing too much indoor. You don't grow outside, asshole.
J5420 got the U-Haul, getting ready to choppy. Got the lines across there.
Nice.
Oh, shit. We're gonna hang in. Oh, you got one up already. One, that looks crazy. We're just one up with all that room. It's just like I was done. Got my fucking harvest hung. One whole plant, bro.
Awesome.
You got greenhouses to pull, huh?
J5's got a nice setup. I saw it the other day. Nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites that I've seen. The variety of shit in there was impressive. Like all the gear, all the different growers. All the seeds. Like so many different flavors, bro. You guys see him do the chainsaw this morning? Cut down a plant with a chainsaw.
Really?
Nice.
That's pretty funny.
I've never had that problem.
No.
No, it was just for fun. It was it might have been that plant that's hanging up. It might have been that plant that's hanging up. Bro.
Shit.
It wasn't.
I'm not touching any electric
Posted some
tools for a while.
pictures. Masonic posted pictures of the other day of plants. Well, there was literally like 2 inches on each side of the bud, and the whole thing fucking main stalk.
No, I saw
couldn't
that.
believe that the
Yeah.
size that he was able to house, and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Thicker be rooted to the ground. That way it's being held up. Because that 5-gallon pot or that 3-gallon black pot is not holding that 8-inch stem in there. That was incredible.
I'll probably go live tomorrow when I'm fucking doing all that stupid. I gotta figure out what sizes I want to put those plants in and shit. I gotta get them into flower ASAP. That blueberry cookies is over the light already, and that light.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to trim them down or tie them down, which I don't actually tying them down is probably gonna help me fill out the tent a little bit more.
Pinky.
So it's gonna be a lot of work. I hate it. I want to build the room just to get done, but I need flour, dude. This seeded grow fucked me hard. Like I've been smoking the weed. I don't mind smoking it, but like when you get a seed in it, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
That ruins it. Yeah.
I smoke seeded weed every day. I take every seed out.
And
Make
this
sure I take every last seed out.
stream is so citrusy. Like I don't mind some citrus, but this one it's just like it's too much.
That sounds like that would be too much for me then. That would turn my
I
stomach
thought
sour.
I thought you built a room in your basement already, Smash.
Oh no. We're working on it. I've been cleaning. I have to move a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
But I had plans going. I was gonna put right in. So my idea was the plants I had in there right now, we're gonna go into flower right after this last grow. So I can get another harvest off. They were already big. Then I realized I had thrips and everything kind of stopped. And I've been like, I could just cut these plants down, but I really need weed. Like that's not super orange. Like I have decent like.
Do you have any vegetative stuff going right now?
No, I don't have any veg stuff.
Okay, this is what you do. What I would do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell you to do anything. But what I would do is I would go and since you've got a thrip problem, I defoliate. I take some, make clones out of those, and then veg the plants out for 2 to 2.5 more weeks. Let them grow back from your defoliation and make sure that you've got your thrips under control. Throw those into flowering, and you've already had those clones rooted for 2 weeks. So you're already getting a nice vertical. So that way you're going to have, things follow up. Because you're going to try to make up for having a seeded harvest too.
Yep.
That's how I would do it.
Hopefully I can get these girls in order.
Room from those tents.
Take a break, build the room. I want to get these flowers, dude. They're big. They're almost touching the top of the tents, which is close to the ceiling. I mean, I only have that much room.
Nice.
Wow.
Big buds and you're gonna make flower hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully something doesn't go crazy on me. And I was looking, I think the shine apple's what harmed.
Oh no.
Damn.
I've gotten it down to either shine apple or triangle reunion, but I was looking the other day. Like this triangle.
My guess would be that chem dog, man.
Chem dog doesn't really even have seeds in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm picking seeds out of this bud, and when I go like smoke shine apple, you're pulling a whole bunch of seeds out.
The 3 times I've grown chem, I've gotten a few seeds in it, but I don't know where the fuck they came from, man. They were just there.
Well, no, Chem. I could believe it though. Chem probably.
One of the
I
few.
went through 38. I had pulled 3 because they started to harm.
Just look at it as a healthy smoothie ingredient, Smash.
I've been eating them.
That a guy. Either that or do like hardcore and make a seed tea.
I've been like finding them on my table and I just eat them. But I don't know what.
Why not?
I haven't
Get
seen
you those amino acids. Oh, when I was flying into Bangkok the other day, I was down as we're approaching the runway for the landing. And I look down and I see like 1 acre of greenhouses with white plastic. And these plants are spread out like probably 6 to 8 feet apart. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a pot grow.
Wasting a lot of space.
Oh yeah, that they do waste a lot of space here, and they defoliate way too much. They have to understand that, you know, some of the leaves do hold nutrients that the stem, the stalk, the roots can't. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get them to understand that if you're seeing light at this point in the game, since the price of cannabis has come down so much,
Yeah, you're not going to be in it for
in
long.
Thailand, you're seeing light on the floor, you're losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at all the big grows, they have aisles of fucking rows upon rows over here. They don't give a fuck. They just fill up as much as they can, and they do the math. They're like, all right, so if we're gonna use this much square footage for this, we're gonna have to add this much garden to make up for it.
Yeah.
Dude, I've shown that vertical grow. That is cool, I think.
Oh yeah, you've got the room for it. You can go 3 high, 4 high.
What are they, staggered or something? How do you vertically grow?
Have to find it.
Just like the metal
Like the warehouse
shelving
ones.
units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sideways or
Even
staggered?
in my parents' garage, I could get them 3.
Yeah.
You gotta go like two stories high, 3 stories. I've seen one.
Yeah, I could do that in my mom's garage at her house.
It's just crazy.
Yo, I just remembered the entire the last time I was on here, the entire show, I was talking on mute
Yeah, this time
for like an hour, dude. An hour straight. I was fucking talking to Ryan and everything, dude.
It's hilarious.
Oh, dude,
What do you
that has to
mean?
be a record. I shit you not, it was at least an hour. And I was like even waiting on pauses and shit. And I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm just not that funny. So I was on mute the whole time.
What are you about to chop?
Remember,
dude, this is that smile now, cry later.
Live chat.
Oh, nice.
Not top chat.
And I made the mistake of reading the pack today, so I can't get that description out of my head. But it is. It's like a fucking, like a super sweet fucking Z-terp on it. But yeah, it's a tasty one.
Nice.
So far, I don't know. We'll see how it cures out.
Who made that?
That's Soulfire too.
So far, yeah, that's one.
It's like Now and Later's hit with that. Shit. No, I forgot. Oh, Hood Candy, I think. Yep.
Nice.
I don't know what either of those. I don't know the lineage on either of those, so who knows what we're seeing in these femmes.
I have some Hood Candy seeds.
I mean, it must be a good one.
That was supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Don Mega Cross.
If he reversed it and put it on a bunch of shit, I would figure it's probably good.
Well, Buddy likes that Don Mega.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's a heavy hitter. I forgot to ask him, hey, bud, if you're out there in chat, let us know how the sour or Death Stars are going, buddy. I
Oh yeah,
can't believe they all popped.
that was cool.
Was he got like 3 of them?
Yeah.
That'd be nice, man. Maybe you get a male and a female.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Those seeds, they're taking a little bit more time. That's why I said I found 3 sour diesels that hermed. I'm running through all the seeds first, then I'll make the seeds, and then I'll run this like 200 seeds out, 250 seeds out, see if they start to herm. If they don't herm, you'll be able to pick out whatever Death Star you like the best. My star project.
There's no sour in my sour crosses this year. I'm pretty disappointed.
Death Star in there.
No, it's
We went
one where
Suncy Star this year.
AJ F3 male was used. Or not an AJ, a JJ, sorry. So it looks pretty. It looks like sour, but it's not like it. It's got big spears, and yeah, I was excited for it. But no terps.
Miranda Family Farms gave me some
Wow.
North Star Genetics sour diesel seeds from the vault.
Dude, I've tried so many different sours, and the fucking only one that's came the closest, surprisingly, I don't know, maybe not surprisingly, but was what was it? TH Seeds Underdog. Like 3 out of this 5 pack were like all fucking sour as fuck. Actually.
Underdog is a good strain.
Yeah.
Of course, it's got a couple other names too.
I guess it was probably because it was like my first like time fucking with femme, so I was like not really expecting anything out of it, you know. I had
you had a
Fems are good. I
had a preconceived notion. This was quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been meaning to buy another pack of those and take a peek at them.
Oh, I thought you had a clone of the original Underdog.
Oh no! It was a TH Seeds femme seed from, I don't know, 5-6 years ago or something. So yeah, like I said, I didn't have high expectations, so I was like pleasantly surprised when like 3 out of the 5 were distinctly sour.
This sour diesel that's here doesn't have a really strong citrus overtone. It's got more of a sweet taste to it. I'll definitely have to get me some more because, yeah, I'm high as fuck. But I want to smoke another one.
Right on.
My first attempt at any Clearwater genetics, I've been kind of pleasantly surprised by. This is one of them here. This one's called Honeydew.
No, it's pretty.
It's what is it? Oh, the Guava Gelato by Devil Driver. So it's like a Tiki Madman collab, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of got
Double Driver.
It's another cookie thing or something. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just asking because, you know, I'm
It's
stuck here in Thailand. I don't know
the kids
shit
really like
going
it.
on.
Dude, I take requests these days. It's no more just filling the greenhouses with fucking Blue Dream and Gorilla Glue and calling it a day. Now I'm taking fucking requests and shit.
How do you choose all the flavors you put in your greenhouse?
Like I said, if a patient or, you know,
literally
anybody requests something, I'll try. You know, I got
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool though. Like I've started doing that a little more.
Yeah, if you're taking care of patients, you got to have a wide variety.
So yeah, pretty much anything anybody would ask for, I can come up with something close to it in seed form if I dig into the vault. So
Cool, man.
yeah, and then shit I want to smoke.
Yeah.
That plays a big factor. Like the whole other greenhouse is pretty much for my head.
I am so glad that Thailand got hit with all that fruity shit in the beginning, because now they've realized the weed is the weed I like. So I am charmed with what they want.
Cheers, bud.
And then I
Howdy,
got
everyone.
it with fruiting. Hey, there's Bud. So, Bud, how are the three
Yep.
Death Star coming along? I
They're
forgot
turned
to ask
back.
you the other day.
They're looking good. They're turned back.
They
Yeah.
getting wide bush? Or are they
Yeah, they get
staying
stretched.
more?
A little bit of both. Two of them are like a little bushier than the one. They were all female.
You're probably gonna like the bushier ones. Wow. Holy shit. Well, that ruins that idea.
Not for me. I don't want to.
So yeah, you're
another.
probably gonna like
I don't
the
wanna make
shorter
another-
ones.
Yeah, I don't want to make another seed the rest of my life. Trust me. That's for other people to do.
My dog
But
heard it
I
for Zoom and went crazy.
definitely keep an eye on them when they're in flowering.
Yeah, well, that's your job.
Because
That's
you
what
know,
we do.
well, you know, just for sex.
I'm really good at making things herb. Inside anyway. You'd be surprised.
Well, that's
The
how
amount of shit-
the Star was created.
True. That's
I
how 2/3
really-
of all the elites were created.
I've been
I
really
haven't seen. I've had a couple males that I miss, but I haven't seen a herm since 2015.
yeah,
like
I've
a
been
true
really lucky.
Yeah.
I'm stress testing them when I'm doing it.
I've
Yeah.
So I'm bringing it out.
Ooh.
Like, like really stress testing them. But half of them, you know, like I can tell if it's something I did, you know what I mean? And I'll put them out here and they'll do just fine. But if there's any that are really, really, I've had some that like the whole fucking pack was throwing full on, you know, male flowers, like with without much, you know, coaxing at all. So I'm not gonna put something like that out here, you know.
You know what I watched the other day? The documentary. They were talking about a cartel guy starting to take out the seeds from the weed they were smuggling. And it was this one guy's idea. He's like, dude, if we take out the seeds, we can charge more money.
I'm trying to copy your screensaver, Smash.
I think that's
I'm trying to mirror it.
I think that's White Wedding.
That's on your screen.
Yeah, the background.
This is Biddy's.
There we go.
New Grows sent me a bunch of the White Wedding to grow. It took me a little bit, but I found one that I really, really liked.
Actually, this one's probably closer. Oh, I suck at this camera thing.
Ça va fumer sec, tu veux.
Bonjour, Christophe. Comment ça va?
Cheers,
I am
Christopher.
bleh. My friend.
Good evening, the zombie. Very, very nice. Ça va. Cool.
Smoke hash.
J5, very smoke, hein.
We all know that.
Huh.
That looks good. I like purple. I have purple weed right now. The Wu-Tang is purple.
Blueberry muffins is nice.
I've actually got a packet of that.
I had what did I
Wu-Tang.
do? Hold on. Let me think. What did I just get rid of? Pancakes. That was really fucking good. And purple as fuck.
Dude, this is the Red Runts. That's the winner right here.
We have a winner.
So far, anyway. We'll see how the cure goes. Dude, I can smell it over here. I'm like 5 feet away.
All right, so hood candy
Dude, I got that one wrong. It's not the...
is runs to why you so jelly.
Okay. You should look
I
up
had
the Smile Now Cry Laters for me smash. I'm too I'd end up turning off or logging out or something if I try.
I have hood candies going. I didn't take clones of it. It's a couple weeks.
that
I have more seeds of it.
that jealous
Jealousy?
white. Yeah, I tried that in Amsterdam and I didn't care for it.
Here's some more purple
I
weed
did not
for you.
care for it one bit.
Now and later to hood candy.
Okay, so I did have it right. Hood Candy was the donor, right? Second. Yeah, I have one of those purple marmalade, which is a
Purple
Tropicana by something.
I've had purple marmalade flower.
One of those smells like Donnie.
Slurricane.
I'm kind of sad. The Skunk House genetic seeds I grew, they both look the same. Really orange smell to both of them. They were big, they grew good, but I just don't like the weed. Triangle, it's a triangle reunion to Larry OG. No. What the fuck is it? Oh yeah, triangle reunion. So it's Triangle Kush to Reunion OG, which is Chemdog to something. I forgot. It's hard to remember all these lineages.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I still look up like
Well,
gelatos.
like it feels like a year ago. Like some of the best seeds I ever grew way back were from this guy called Rascal OG. Like when Swerve was my buddy and I'd be at his booths in 2010, 11, 12. He was friends with Rascal and would let Rascal set up a table and sell. Like back then, the three I ran was the white, the fire OG from him, and the Wi-Fi, which was white and fire. And he has an IG, and like a year ago, he made this elusive post, like trying to reconnect with people or whatever. Send him your email, this, that, and the other. And then when was this? 1 day ago, I get this email. Basically, he's releasing clones of this menu. And I think, well, yeah, it's not out of the question on the price, but it's $500 for 5 cuts, right?
Rooted.
That's like
or
a price.
just
Yeah,
snips?
rooted. Yeah, no, rooted.
Okay.
And he's got Skywalker OG, which that was one of the things he held from way back, and the the white fire, which that's really the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's why.
Number 3, that's the Pheno. I guess that's his Pheno. And then Rascal's Lemon. That doesn't interest me. Then some of these are like more modern strains, like Fire Cake.
I can't pin
So
you
it's
G5.
and
So
What up?
you're
White
paying
Fire
$500 and you're getting 5 clones.
well,
So
if
they're
you
like
ever grew,
$100 a piece, but you gotta buy 5 at a time.
yeah. I mean, if you ever grew
Okay, I
Rascal's
can
seeds,
understand that.
you would be like, yeah, he's kind of dropped out. Like, there's a lot of people that claim to have whatever from him and shit, but not legitimately him. He's been dropped out for a while. And then he has a Romulan Kush and White Fire Cookies, number 11 and number 12.
Dude, that
I don't know.
rascal Wi-Fi cut is the best.
Yeah,
Some of the best smoke I ever grew. I grew that out in Oregon.
Yeah, I've said this before. I grew those 3 I mentioned. If I could have one strain back out of all the strains that I let go, it would be the white. Like that, the white was like, that was a special fucking plant. It was like for indoor, it didn't stretch, it yielded so much, it was such dank weed. I just stick with the white. I grew the Wi-Fi and the Fire OG was good. Those weren't the greatest yielders, but that white, that was the shit. But that's not what he has available. Like if on this list was just the white, his white, which actually at that same time, there's another breeder like Chrome with like a K. It's also like responsible for maybe the white. Yeah, I don't care who's what where, but yeah, the white that I got from Rascal in like 2012. Yeah, I ran it for like 2-3 years. I don't know why I moved on. I never do. But that's the one I wish I could have back.
If I could grow, I don't know, let's say 3 of the hype strains right now, I'd probably grow the Soap, Pancake, and Don Mega.
He needs some soap.
We just phased out Don Mega. We ran it for like 3 cycles, and I liked it. It was super stony, but the customers, no, they didn't gravitate to it. So, like, they like apples
half of the 3 Death Stars.
They like apple, banana.
Half of that aside for me.
Apple, banana, grape gas, cheetah piss over the like that. I don't know. Like they spoke. They didn't. No, it wasn't a customer. Just didn't like it. And neither did the trimmers. It was leafier one. You had to work it a little more than the other ones.
Super Booth too. It's been on my list. I wouldn't mind buying like some flowers if I could find it.
You can even leave Sugar Leaf on mine. It's all right. There's going to be enough crystals on that.
I see a little spider web.
I was trying to point that out. Spider web's not included, folks.
Are you gonna bud wash?
Oh hell no! Yeah, when I make hash.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're covered, aren't you?
They're extra.
Good.
I pulled the plastic. I pulled it this year on September 23rd.
Good.
After the first light frost. It came early this year, but haven't had one since. So they get rained on, all summer long. So it's like basically, yeah, like 3/4 of the year full sun and 1/4 under the plastic, which I kind of like too, because it diffuses that light even if it is sunny, and I like to turn my lights down later in flower indoor, so it's kind of the same. and it keeps the fucking rain off them, and the dew and the frost. So it's definitely a must have in northern Michigan, in my opinion.
Man, you just need a big ass fan running through them.
I used to run lights in these.
And even when it gets,
that's what all these wood braces are for.
but also like when it gets really cold, inside the greenhouse will be a couple degrees warmer, right?
Oh yeah. And look, I used to run, I'd have the torpedo heaters in here. I'd have like in the 100-foot I'd have two, in the 60-foot I'd have one. And I used the stove too. I got a potbelly stove. It's not hooked up, obviously. I'm not planning on being here that late. But just that little thing with a fan, 2 fans running in here, no frost till the snow comes, which can happen anytime.
Yeah. That's snowing on.
Where was I? Oh, this is that one that smells like Donnie.
Look at your mom.
No, I know people that bud wash. If you're next to like a dirt road, you got to bud wash.
Oh yeah, and I'm like out here in the wood. I mean, whatever. I probably should, but I don't.
Well, someone said don't ever bud wash unless you suck at grow it.
Dude, yeah, exactly. There was one year I had one plant or one cultivar that, for whatever reason, were just aphid magnets. I mean, they would literally hop from one plant, like skip plants to get to certain cultivars. And I tried bud washing, and dude, you can't tell me that shit don't affect the flavor. And like people like, oh, it doesn't fuck up. It definitely pulls terp, dude, because that flower is not the same.
I don't use weird shit. I just use water.
All right.
I'm not using peroxide or like lemon juice in my water. No. I'm just using water, and I'm.
Oh yeah, that's. I don't even consider that bud washing, dude. I mean, just don't hit it cold, like don't be pulling trikes and shit. But a light dunk and some room temperature water ain't gonna hurt nothing. But still, I don't know.
Yeah,
I still don't like it though, dude. I try to keep water off these things as much as possible.
Exactly.
Water cured. You guys see about the water
exactly.
You don't need water. You don't need a bud wash.
cured in water?
Gas.
People
So what? My
Gas
hash is a little darker,
blowers.
a little tanner. Deal with it.
Well, I think there's definitely times when like I know people that live next to dirt roads that have a lot of, during the summer months, of course, have a lot of dust flying around.
Oh yeah, dude. I imagine.
Yeah. Well, I live out in the desert, so I have to. But look up water curing your cannabis. A lot of people have been doing it. It's kind of nonsense.
Oh,
but
that Suve shit.
Yeah, they put it in a jug or a jar, and they for like 12 hours, and they let it out.
Boil it.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, I've been seeing it a lot on Instagram too. I'm tripping out. Water curing the cannabis. It's mind blowing.
I've cold cured a few times, like in the 40, 50 degrees, and had really good flavor.
Dude,
Ladybugs.
What was your humidity at?
Probably in the 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because people that usually go a little bit colder usually drop that humidity down a little bit too.
Yeah, I really couldn't control it. I have a attic, but I had them in like igloo coolers, and they actually cured really good. It was probably in the 40s and 50s, like I said. Probably some of the tastiest shit.
Dong. Dude, this apples and banana cross, fucking pretty much crushed.
Apples and bananas.
That's 09 Animal Cookies by Apples and Bananas from Raw. Dude, just every branch. Every branch. Just donk.
Yeah, I love apples and bananas. I don't know. I don't get any apples or bananas from it, but it's dank ass fucking weed. It's just fucking, and it like if you have a bunch of bags and you start like it reeks up, it's that one. It like you can't contain the smell. It's that dank. What it's just dank. Like I don't know why they called it apples bananas, but I don't ever sense there's apples or no. But it's good weed.
Does it look anything like this, buddy, at all? I guess it's indoor to
Yeah.
outdoor, so
Yeah.
I
mean,
know.
It looks awesome, P5.
Dude, it smells. It is a unique kind of
Yes.
smell, though. It's not apples or bananas. Definitely not. It just has that
change
cookie in it.
Yeah, it's got that
sweet
cookie in it.
floor and trash.
Oh, this is kind of nice. I kind of like this one. It's funny how different plants grow on you at different times. I keep going back to this
Yeah, I
one.
think
though.
I put all the trash there.
So wait, Captain. I was like, it was like the set break, and so I was listening to the beginning of the show, and I caught this point where you were like, said you couldn't sleep, and this and so this guy. What happened? I gotta get. I don't. The neighbor hotel guy, like client, kept you up all night.
The guy that's just down the hallway from me. He's from Spain, and he was literally like yelling at the girl that he was with, but he was just talking, but they were drunk and they were talking really loud. And I guess the hotel had called them like 2 or 3 times to ask them if they could be a little bit quiet. And at 4 a.m., when this all started, all of a sudden woke up. And I tried going back to sleep, and every 30, 45 minutes, I kept on getting woke up. I'd come out and have a cigarette, and I'm thinking it's people down on the street. No, here it's a couple that's like 3 rooms down and around the corner.
I guess they haven't come back yet, eh, Captain?
Well, I haven't seen them.
They're probably passed out. You said they were drunk at whatever time in the morning.
Yeah. But, you know, that's what you put up with here. And here in Asia, not like the United States, where the manager would have been, instead of calling at the 3rd time, would have been knocking at the door. And here in Asia, you get that call. You don't get a knock on the door, really. Because they want to be all polite and everything. I'm sorry, if you're past that point, nah. Hey, dude, shut the fuck up or find another hotel tomorrow night. And they won't do that here. And my bluntness has actually cost me quite a bit here in Thailand, because I don't kiss ass. I tell the truth. I tell how I feel. You want my opinion? Ask for it. If you really don't want to hear it, whether it be good or bad, don't ask for it. I know I'm definitely done answering people's questions for them, though.
No more freebies, Captain.
Nope. He was looking earlier. one day, and he was like, "Yeah, the first time I was on this show was 3 years ago," and I was like, "Damn!" So I was right there with you. So I've shown a lot of growth, good and bad, on this channel, and you can follow most of my growth on this channel. Well, actually, on Fumi's channel, but I'm not.
You know what you're saying.
I don't get why you're hating in chat at all, because that's the one thing, like, I don't, that shouldn't be happening. Like, yeah, you might not agree with, I understand that you don't agree, and I completely understand, like, but you don't have to be a dick about it at all.
I don't show any of my grows because I never have and I never will.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Until the company I work for wants to put cameras up in the facility, then okay. But until then, no, you'll see finished flower. You'll see flower hanging from time to time, but you'll never see it growing.
Definitely.
I mean, how many people out there do a dry back every time of flowering?
I dry back a good amount.
Yeah, I do.
Every one, every flower,
Yeah.
every watering is a dry back for me,
Oh, no.
and it builds
Not everyone.
trichomes like crazy.
Yeah, not every watering, but, like, I don't know. I think a good dry back, okay, late in flower.
I don't do
I
anything.
think it's good all the way through.
Dude, I don't give my plants much water. A gallon a day throughout the whole summer.
Inside,
I rely on rain.
because
Until I
outside, I don't have to water.
Holy fuck, Christoph.
Oh yeah, that looks good, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Once my plants get deep
Hey,
enough
Bo.
in my system,
Hey,
outside,
Bo, mon ami.
they got water.
Yes, B.
I saw off Morgana.
Oh, what's that, Christoph?
Know what I need.
What's up?
Mi Delirium. Play assure. Plaisante.
Jimmy's not here. We don't have a translator.
Yeah, I
Right.
know.
We're gonna have
I
to
should be able to speak French, but I don't.
we have to do a Google Translate. I used to type with him to, like, talk.
Oh, I'm almost out of earth.
It's almost,
Uh-oh.
oh, it is 1 a.m. here. Holy shit.
I'm smoking on some
I've been-
Moroccan hash.
Let's see,
Ah,
it's
good.
4 hours and still some of this left. This is like some guy that has a hash hole company, like, so it was Jilly Bean flour with Skittles hash, and it's been a hell of a fucking joint to finish because the rosin in there.
It gums it up. Boom,
Yeah.
boom extract does that.
It gets you really high, like
Did-
super high. Like
Yeah.
I've only been able to take 2-3 hits, and then it goes. I was kind of saving it, thinking that it'd be better if I had friends around, because I didn't think it would go out, because I knew I wasn't gonna be. It was a pretty fat joint. It went out and was able to relight, but it's fucking potent.
Did they put the hash in the middle of the joint?
Yeah.
Yeah. They burn.
Yeah,
once in a-
like this. He has a thing online, and the brand, I forget his company name. And he sources. He's like, he doesn't grow, so he sources. And it's always top shit, top rosin, top flour. Like, I don't even what they really retail for right?
$100,
Yeah, those,
150.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
okay, they're cool and all, but like, no, I would never. No, they're not that cool.
It's
They're not
it's,
worth that much.
it's normally 3 grams of flour and a gram of rosin.
Yeah, that's like, so
Well,
who really,
I
like, okay,
have
so this is a kind of a
2/3
new,
of a gram of flour and 1/3 of a gram of rosin in the joints that I
these like
roll.
hash holes are like, there's a
They take
in
too
LA
long.
area are like
like
a
goose steak.
thing. Like you know, people have made their little business making like really good hash holes and charging these huge. Yeah, there's a market. Like, I guess people. Yeah, I don't know.
People want to show off amongst a bunch of other people, and what better way than to pull out this big joint that lasts forever?
And will fuck you up. It does. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. There's
You
no
know what I
question.
You can
don't?
get 10, 15 people high.
I don't use
Uh-huh.
my best hash in my hash holes.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
Like my best,
I don't
best
do it
rosin
much
is getting
anymore.
dabbed.
But like from the just, I don't know, keef, dry keef.
Yeah.
I always have a container of that usually, and I'll sprinkle that into joints I roll sometimes. And yeah, I think I don't like the hash hole ideas. Well, I don't roll good enough joints to, like, I've done that before, but it ran, or no, it wasn't like dead center in the middle, and like with the cherry, you can see right where it's at. That I give it to these people that can roll like so perfectly.
They have little machines. So they have
I've seen some hand rollers that are
Yeah,
phenomenal.
well for the
I can
hash
roll anything.
to make the hash rolls. My buddy has a little mold to get the
Give
flour
me,
in
give me
the
half a
perfect
paper.
rectangle. Gets it down there, puts the hash in the
Well,
middle. It's hard to
like
roll
when I hung out with James Loud, I didn't meet the guy, but he told me the guy in his whole. He has a guy that they pay, and he like rolls, like hand rolls, whatever size you want, 5 gram one, a fucking 14, whatever size, perfect. Like, they're perfect, right? Even I imagine, because I remember thinking it was kind of funny when these stories came out that Snoop Dogg and Be Real have like
Pay
people
someone.
whose job it is to roll for them. Those people are, yeah, they roll perfect fucking joints. That's why they have that job. Okay. Not
Yeah.
just any joint.
All right, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna make some food before. Be safe, everyone.
All right, man.
Later,
Peace, man.
Smash. Thanks for hanging out, man. Coming and hanging.
Some
A
days
lot
I
of those
watch
professional rollers, they make between $50 and $100 an hour.
I watch Be Real has this podcast like Monday through Friday. Some days I watch, and then he has this thing where people send in submissions, they call it, and a lot of times people roll like, oh, they put a lot of love into it. Those joints, to me, I know, like, I wouldn't complain. That looks killer, but because they have the ability to like magnify things and zoom in. Like, because he rates them, right? And usually the little panel will give people like a 4 or 4.5, because like even the slight, they have all these nicknames for like, oh, the cave, the cavern. They can point at the any little line, and if it's not just totally perfect, like beyond perfect, the tip and the length of it. Like, to me, if you're that, if like joints to me aren't that. The beautiful thing of a joint is their imperfection, right? Not their perfection. I
As
remember
long as it smokes.
I never got this habit down, but when I used to travel and be on the road, there's this dude, Sharky. he could literally break up weed and roll it in a joint with just one hand, right? And I used to think that's a good, that I watched him. Oh, but I've yet to ever be able to pull that one off. But well, I knew this one dude, good joints, one hand. You just take the bud. I don't know how he'd break it up, but somehow he'd have the paper. You just all with one hand.
There's your homie, Green Fingers.
Oh yeah. Love me spider. Yeah, I gotta feed my Black Widow.
Mine are free range.
Yeah, I have a bunch. I found two falling through the hallway, and I took one outside, let it go, and I kept one.
Mine are free range. I don't feed them anything.
Yeah.
Well, they're eating. They're just finding their own food.
Let them make babies to feed
I
the long legs.
I make them earn it. Dude,
Well,
this is
my house.
other
definitely
than
do.
a little bit of webs. I mean, not spider mites. Fuck those things. But
Yeah,
like
spider mites
spiders are good, right? I mean, people might be freaked out. Some of them might have poisonous or venom and shit. But to the plant and to a garden, spiders are like total beneficials, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've got them on my outdoor plants. You can't prevent it. Every day I go out there.
The only spiders I kill are wolf spiders.
Look at the color on that shit. Jesus.
Like I don't want to smoke like any kind of chemical spray shit on a plant. But to me, like if you looked at it under a scope and then you saw, oh, there's a little bit of spider web on there, or bug poop or whatever from nature. I don't mind smoking that. I never like, I need to wash my shit or not. No, like that's just part of nature, right? Like,
dude, it adds to the terp, bro. Dude, this is purple. This one smells purple. It looks purple.
Yeah,
purple turned up a little.
That's definitely purple.
It's that Mendo P by Forbidden Fruit.
Yeah, you could see the forbidden.
I was gonna
it looks
say,
like forbidden fruit for sure.
Yeah, that's purple bud meat.
Yeah,
fruit.
That's forbidden fruit all there.
Gets and put out. What
it
I
don't get you high though.
Green leaves, but the bud was purple.
It's medicine to me.
Don't get you that high.
No, I didn't get nothing out of it. But it's pretty
Mendo P's meds.
Not much out of it. It tasted good. It tasted good. I remember that. And no, and this is before I that was like just our own opinion. It wasn't like we heard that everyone said it did get you high. But I remember we stopped growing it after a while because it wasn't that good as far as it looked.
And you get over that purple flavor. It's just like, that's what I describe it as. It's purple.
Yeah.
It's not, this one's pretty loud actually. This has got that forbidden fruit in it. It smells.
Well, isn't it like a derivative of the tangy?
Yeah. Yep. I think it's like a tangy and like cherry pie or some shit like that.
Damn, I don't remember right now.
Tangy's the same thing. I mean, it gets you this high, but I guess it's like a look, like it's not very high. You don't get that high from tangy.
Dude, hey, remember what I was saying about my patient making requests?
It smells great in a jar.
I grew tangy 2 years ago on request from a patient. I have 100-pack of DNA.
Yeah,
and I still have a bag.
I could see,
right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But like, I could see that casual smokers or consumers, things that the hardcore stoner,
they don't want our stuff.
They don't get you high, or that's things that appeal to them. Like I can remember through having different stuff that over time that I realized that certain people, yeah, they gravitated to the things that I didn't think got you very high. But that's
But
what
it
they were.
tastes good.
But that it got them high. They liked what, like, that's the spot they like to do.
They probably
This one
also
here is
don't
for
smoke
me.
10 joints a day.
Yeah.
This one here is for the head. This is the root beer by Skunk Tech's headband.
Mm. Yeah, I'd like to try some of that.
It reeks of headband. That's all I get off it, but it's nice. I'm digging it.
We do have an Ohio address if anybody wants to donate.
Yo, buddy, you coming to the show or what?
Well, I usually don't go far for one night of the show. Like if it was like 2 nights or a 3-night run, well, then it's worth traveling. 1.
Do that.
2, I'm having surgery on the 20th, like full surgery that I guess I'd be fine by the 31st, but it's hard to plan that because.
Yeah, you never know.
What show are you talking about?
The Halloween show.
Billy?
Yeah, the Rumble.
Widespread panic.
I'm going to Panic in Savannah.
No, it's Billy Strings in Grand Rapids, but he's bringing a bunch of other people like Sierra Hall. And,
me and I brought my kids. I brought my kids to see him Halloween in Asheville last year. Billy, it was awesome. It was great because Panic played the 27th and 28th, and then that was in Savannah, and we just drove up to Asheville to see Billy right after that. So we caught
somehow
both of them.
it's called the something Rumble, Wrestle something.
Yeah,
it has some theme.
It's gonna be awesome.
A wrestling theme.
Fuck. Yeah, one night is not enough though, man. 2
hey,
or 3
there's that What? There's something else that weekend though.
One night just pisses you off, honestly.
There's a cup. There's the Gems and Genetics Cup.
And
that's going on then too. I know Eagle's going to that, so you can come see Eagle and Billy.
Well, it does sound like a something that would be fun. It's just that I don't know.
You can see Red Setter and
bunch of people,
a whole bunch of the Michigan crew.
I think pretty cool.
4 Wise Eyes would probably be there.
Blue Kiss is going to that event. I know Eagle is.
Modern probably.
Modern.
Smiley,
and that's on the
Smiley's only 15 minutes from there.
How many days?
I think that's either a day.
Shows how many days away from that day.
2 days before it, I want to say. So like not the day before, but the day before that.
Oh wait, let me look at the count. I can already figure this out because the show's on Tuesday, the 31st, right? Halloween. So that means the event's probably the 28th and 29th.
Yeah.
The weekend, right? That's when you have those events. You don't have the week.
That'd be it.
Yeah.
Well, you could hit up Gems and Genetics, and then I'll take you rock hounding the Monday.
Yeah.
This is the time of year to do it, actually. A lot of shit washes up this time of year. Find some cool Petoskey stones and shit. This is Sour Morgana.
Nice.
That looks nice.
Right on. With a weed. Got a good weed. Here's the plane. And now with the end of cloud in my brain.
Know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Little haze plant getting cold. and malnourished.
There we go. Well, Cambodia may not be legal for cannabis, but they really don't say shit about it.
Well, I mean,
have
I
lost my
think
weed here.
I think that over the last so many years, more and more places are that way. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, they might not have changed legal, or they don't have some system or all this stuff, but yeah, it seems that way from what people say.
Yeah, speak for yourself, man. I live in North Carolina.
Yeah, come live in a developing or third world country. It's completely different here.
Yeah, it's, my perspective is from California, where we're on like 25 years, because like once it became medical, that like, yeah, calling it recreational changed the business part of it, but it didn't really change that people realized weed wasn't a big thing. Like 25 years.
Yeah.
And here in Asia, you know, cannabis has been in their food, it's been in their medicine for centuries already. So to them, okay, you're smoking it. That's a little bit different. If you eat it, that's all right, but you're smoking it.
Yeah, there's a spice from Japan that has hemp seeds in it. And I thought my dad was hiding hemp seeds. When I went to go use it, all kinds of hemp seeds popped out. I'm like, why do you have weed seeds in there? And then I read the ingredients and it said hemp seed. I was like, what the fuck? Tried to grow them too.
Did you?
Those things got big fast and then they died because I forgot to water them. But they grew fast. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew my first plants in '96 from some bag seeds, and I knew nothing about it. And I got a male and a female, and I thought you had to put them both together to get buds. I grew nothing but fucking seeds.
Opposite of what you need, huh? Like, dang.
Learning lesson for me, man.
Well, you didn't have to hunt for any more seeds.
Sure didn't. Nothing but seeds. I pollinated that thing for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh man, that's how I did my outdoors right now. So I have no smokable stuff out there except for maybe 2 plants. But like everything else is seeded all the way through on purpose though. But I still like to smoke this stuff. Not even one nug to smoke.
Yeah.
All seed. I'm like, fuck. Whatever.
Actually, if I could hold the seeds in the bud, I'd rather keep them that way. That way I know exactly what type of bud structure it came from. And if people ask, I can show them. And it's like, this was the female and this was the male, but here's a bud of it.
Yeah. I always try to take a good picture of the males after I chop them in before. Just so I can remember.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got barley growing in there? What is that? Just tall. Or is the plant small? Hold on. 2-foot plant? All right. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Like, dang, you got some taller. Playing tricks on that camera, man. I can make, yeah.
See, this is more like,
more realistic. Oh yeah, I like the way the branches go up.
I gotta jump off, guys. Y'all have a good night. Good chatting with you.
You too. Take
Have
care.
a good night. Thanks
Peace.
for coming out.
Peace
man.
out, dead fish.
Later.
Yeah, man.
This is Pam all priggered up.
Pam F or what Pam everybody's been talking about?
This is the Pam F3 I have.
F3? Okay. Just checking.
She's gonna have Hayes babies. I think I might find some hybrid vigor in there.
I think I gave somebody my Pam pack.
Dude, she smells delicious, dude. I really like this plant. Tropical. It's definitely unique.
I start seed hunting next month.
2 grammes, Green. 2 grammes. 2 grammes.
You smoke it?
Ouais, ouais, le dabbing. H-rosine.
Concentrates.
H-rosine.
Hash rosin.
Hash rosin.
La presse. Tu sais, la presse.
It's so clear. That's such a good color. I like it.
Bubblage futur. Plus tard, bubblage. Ouais. Quantité. No quantity. Pas assez quantity. Beaucoup. Pas assez. Donc, petit. Pas grave. Ça, mais... C'est déjà bien.
Looks good. Good job.
I think that bug me.
What kind of press, Christoph? You have a press?
Yes, la presse. Oui.
You?
Me little press.
You did that? Nice. Good job.
Ouais.
Beautiful.
Une toute petite, little, hein, little press, hein, petite, hein, petite presse. Mais for me, good, quoi. C'est nice, quoi.
So a mini is
Moi,
good.
c'est-
That's
ouais.
where I'm gonna get small one.
You should see some of Christoph's pictures
Alright,
and videos on his
small one.
Instagram. It's pretty dope.
I gotta find
those
what's
rosin
his
and everything.
Instagram, Christoph. Just what's his Instagram?
It's hold on, un momento, por favor.
Oh yeah. 'Cause I need to go. If I'm not already following.
No, wait a second. That's not
That was a
French.
different language.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's another different
Because-
language.
I gotta tell you, I'm having like memory flashbacks because for 4 years in the earliest 80s, my girlfriend Joelle, she was from Belgium and she only spoke French and I only spoke English. After like 2 years, she learned English and now speaks English. But for the first 2 years, yeah, I understand French. Like the longest time I didn't try to understand when he was talking, but tonight I was like, I understood half of what he said, which then if you understand half of it, you can piece it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign languages and smoke signs in the background when like the cameras are on somebody else like this. We just sit back there and bullshit, laugh at each other. It's fun. Even though we don't.
Then you come to Thailand and everything's like tonal. So is Khmer. Like the guys downstairs were talking Khmer, and I had no idea what they were talking about. It's completely different than Thai.
Dookie.
Dookies. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said. Little bird shit.
Oh, I thought that's what the plant was called, bro. I was like, what is that plant then? It's called dookies. No. Okay. Never mind.
Where
I
was
was
it?
wrong. What you wearing, gloves?
I was stripping plants.
You just taking the spiders off now, or just inspecting them, seeing which ones need to be popped in the
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you that I do. I have been taking them off.
Because they gotta go. Oh, they gotta go. Spiders gotta go.
But I don't know.
J'ai pas dit. J'ai pas réussi.
I'm too worried about it. They gotta hang for fucking a couple weeks anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine are full of spiders right now. Full on webs that I gotta pick out. So okay. Just spiders.
It's raining like a motherfucker.
Most likely, I mean, isn't
know.
like a spider web some kind of special substance, right?
It's just like a silk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I imagine it's not
tensile strength. Tensile strength is incredible.
Bulletproof vests. They tried to make that bulletproof. What was it? I don't remember how they did that. They said it's stronger than the Teflon or whatever that they used to make.
Well, they've got a liquid out there now that when something impacts it, it literally turns to hard,
the white
solid substance. Yeah.
You run across it,
and
you walk on it, you sink. Yeah.
And then after a little bit of time, it will turn back into liquid, if I'm correct.
Yeah, just any impact on it, it makes it harden up. And then so you can try to push your finger in all soft, but if you hit it with your fist, it just bounces off. It's kind of crazy.
Man, I'd love to have those in a pair of like riding gloves on the bike or jacket on the bike.
Nice atomic.
Get pissed off. I think with a beast. The cloud.
I'm lying. I just want the gloves with it in it.
Oh man, those are nice plants, man. It inspired me to get some Soulfire and 3 other packs of stuff, and they were affordable, but yeah, buying it for like $30. That's affordable as fuck. So.
Oh, for those Soulfire packs?
Yeah, I got one for 30 something bucks, $30 something dollars.
What did you grab?
Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie, that's what it was. And what's in that one again? That's a Hood Candies, no?
Can't remember. Let me see. I was looking at it earlier. I just don't know why. Bad and Bougie times Black Banana.
Oh, that Black Banana, dude, that's dope. That Black Banana has something to do with that Don Mega too, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I just wanted that's red banana, and I was like, I'll get more banana. Like that's all I'm.
That might be Don Mega, GMO and Black Banana.
Yeah, that was bomb as weed. It grew super dense, hard, like golf balls. We grew that for fuck. Remember, Captain? That's the weed that we had prominent when we were hanging out.
Yeah.
Don Mega. I mean, not Don Mega. Whatever the fuck.
Don Mega and the apples and bananas.
No.
There were a few other.
No, what dude just mentioned. The shit, I already forgot the name
GMO.
of it.
Don Mega.
Black Banana.
Black Banana.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Black Banana.
Yeah, Black Banana.
I don't remember Black Banana.
That's why I got it. I was like, I want to try this.
Yeah, dude.
I've tasted rosin that I'm like, damn, that tastes like banana, banana peel, even rosin. I smoked a lot of weed, banana, and I don't get the banana out of like
I get the papaya out of the stuff you made or your accidental cross. But which one was it? The Banana God Mendo Breath. I get papaya on one, Mexican papaya straight like rotten meat on the other one. So like, there's a few different things. Like, yeah, not banana.
Yeah,
more of like a funk.
Yeah, there's a funk. Maybe like a green banana.
I'm not like one that ever developed descriptors for weed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, some basic things, but I can't.
I know I like banana OG, so whatever that.
Yeah, no, the Banana God OG that he crossed smells like maple and fucking, it's so amazing.
That was good.
And brown sugar and like craziness, bro. It smells like these crazy.
Yeah.
I love that shit. It smelled like coffee.
It'd be
curing. Then I opened the jar one day and it changed completely. I was like, oh shit. Keeps getting different. By the end of it, it's like maple now. Straight maple.
Yeah, I realized when you remind me of all these, like, yeah, I went crazy, like from the what do you call it? Lockdown, pandemic, whatever. And it had to have been 100, I don't even know, in like a 2-year period where it was like compulsion because I knew better. Like, because back years earlier when I used to really deal with, I would only do a couple at a time because I knew if you get too many different things going, like, and most of those I didn't keep clones of. Like, I got to a point where I just was growing them out. Like, let's grow them out. I have seeds of them, and I could get more seeds of them, or does it even matter? It's like there's so many seeds. Like, holy shit! And
yeah,
I didn't even. Now, a few things I took clones and kept and ran a few times. At the beginning, I was trying to do it like that, and then it just got to be, too much variety. Like, it wasn't good for business.
Yeah. Narrow it down, more monocropping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
8 tables, 8 different strains.
More difficult.
Now, hey, I enjoyed smoking all these different kinds for a while, yeah. But like, even my partner Gary, like, this is what made me really change. One night we were having dinner and we were talking about all this shit, and like, they get these proven clones from this, and we pretty much run those, right? He pointed out, other than like so many years ago, when was the last time that some of the seeds that you fuck with, this is when I was like, said, yeah, it seeded the whole room, right? I lost basically all that. This is when he pointed out, he says, yeah, out of all the things we really run and keep running, like, does any of them come from seed? Like, in the last so many years, like, oh, this, that, named all the ones that. And then I thought to myself, yeah, you're right. Like, oh, they've been all right. There's been a couple cool things. But as far as like checking all the boxes, like, oh, if you have a good network of like clones and legit, and they're proven out, and there's already people that honed in on this particular, yeah, you save yourself a lot of fucking bullshit. Like, now I know that the clone market is so not that way, right? Then that's why it has a bad reputation. More people really want to fuck with seeds. But man, like, if you have a good like source of the certain good clones that are like proven out, then there's like, why fuck with seeds?
Yeah, I have a whole room of good clones and I have a whole bunch of good seeds. And then so it's so hard to choose. So I choose 6 clones every run. So I got to keep a library of like 30 things rotated. which means I gotta save those moms, throw them away, or just keep the cutting. It's like make new
This
moms.
company is still like a legit thing around here. It's right. It's licensed, or they do business every which way. Like, God, it had to have been 5, 6, 7 years ago, right?
Yeah.
They, like, my friend that owned the hydro store, Mark, like, was buddies with I don't know the association, but like, he allowed him to put his little menu and info at the store, right? And I don't know what got, like, to this day, like, that's the one time when I realized, well, like, the conclusion of what I realized there is, yeah, it was this fucking menu that was super long. I remember like needing all night to figure out, because what I made a deal with the guy is I could buy 5 different kinds, 5 of each one, and it was reasonable price, right? And I remember going through this menu, and at first I had like 10 different things, and then I honed it down to like these 5. I forget all the names at the moment, but I remember one of them was a ghost cross, right? Oh, I took clones of those before I turned them back. I had believed in it, right? Holy, they were like the bullshittest. They were all different. I mean, the varieties, but none of them were what they were supposed to. Nothing. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
it was shit, except the ghost one, right? That one was, I didn't keep it long. But it at least was something. And I remember thinking at the time, like, oh, and this is like this business has only flourished in these years, right? Menu probably twice as long, right? Like, if you really sold good clones, like, you got a reputation for like the real deal. You like, how does that happen? How do they stay in business when, like, the things aren't even what they say they are? They're not even like worthy of your time. Like, and that's how
It's because of
the
all the
clone
new
business
people don't know. And the people like, Gage Green, you pay for quality. If it's $1,000 every place else, and this guy's got it over here for 65, $100, and he's clear across the country, or he's in UK or someplace like that, does he really have it? So, to get that, yes, this is this cut, you're going to have a lot more.
Well, there's some
And,
legitimacy been brought to the market, because there are like that, but there are like, that's the one problem with clones, beyond that they can have bugs and all this, disease, and now HLPV or whatever, which to me, man, I've never known a single person that's had that.
Well, you do now.
Okay, but like, I know like a whole bunch of growers that don't even hear about shit like this, because they're just doing their thing, right? They don't go online. They don't have any idea. That's not what their life's about. Yeah, and even over a period of time, like, no, and we trade clones. We all look out for each other and help each other back up certain things.
It was a strawberry diesel clone that I brought in that did me in, and using arrow cloners.
But like, I noticed in the last year, especially online, because it spreads through seed now. Bug can, and all these different ways, and bleach and cleaning your tools like crazy, and a lot of fear and testing about it.
Oh, dude, it had me OCD for a minute.
Yeah, of course, who's really, yeah, now there's a whole group of what, millions of dollars a year that's made off of testing for it.
Yeah.
And it seems like the fear that it's everywhere. Like I remember hearing some stats that like, 75% of all cultivars or some shit. I'm like, no, I like,
there's 95 of all farms here too. Like,
yeah, like some of that shit's like, yeah, like, is there any, like they're in the, not in cannabis and in everything else in our whole world, in our country right now? Like, is there any basic reality or common truths? Like, does that matter? Or is this bullshit is flying everywhere? Because it seems like, yeah, ever the chase of the mighty dollar, basically, there seems to be like this scare created that then must fuel this testing. Like, yeah, you can sign up where you get like 35 tests for X amount of dollars, and oh, you got to test it a bunch of times, and
oh well, the problem with that is you're
and
gonna have
like,
to do every run. So like if you're gonna test, you're gonna have to test every single run after that first test. You still have to test after that. Then you have to test after that, and then you have to test after that. So you're gonna have to forever test. Like that's what
I had
you're gonna.
two successful runs. I had two successful summer crops that I'm pretty sure I had it already. It took an extreme dry back that third year where like I was like had to abandon ship for like 5 days.
okay, well, no, wait.
That brought it out.
Did you have it tested and it came back to say it had it?
It was fuck almost 4 years ago now. And I wasn't gonna pay for it. I knew my shit was fucked up. I had been growing these same cultivars for fucking like a decade, you know? And I could see it in the cloning. The cloning was taking longer. And after that,
yeah, but I've held things for a long time, and yeah, okay, the cloning takes a little longer. Like, yeah, that's part of like when things get 10 years old, 20 years
The
old, you
leaf
cloned
starts turning.
Dude, it was weird. They
A
even had
bunch of stuff can happen.
disappeared completely. The branches, it had that brittle, weird fucking branch. It like literally brush up against a plant and snap a branch.
Yeah,
doing shit. I wouldn't be doing nothing like that with them.
So what was your solution? Get rid of everything, the soil, everything?
Everything. I drove myself fucking nuts for a while trying to be all super sterile and clean and fucking burning through a million boxes of gloves. And finally I said, fuck it, I'm going seed only. And from what I understand, like even if a seed is infected, if you're just one and doneing it, it doesn't have enough time to actually mature. I don't know how the fucking viral.
It can show up at any time in the plant.
Yeah,
that's why it's called latent.
Build though, the viral load has to build before you ever see it, and that happens over time.
Yeah.
So that was my solution.
The rate
I like it a lot, but it's fun looking at a ton of shit. But yeah, I do miss my old shit.
Good shit.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm almost done this joint. So it's almost 2, so maybe we'll start heading out the door and catch you on the next one. Who wants to start?
All right, well, it was good hanging, D, and everyone have the rest of a good weekend. See y'all.
So, buddy,
I'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right.
Get ready for Rapids.
Later, bud.
All right.
Captain
J5 20 Christoph. D, thanks for having us tonight. Peace out.
Later,
Peace,
green
Robert.
fingers.
Bye, Green.
Cheers.
Peace out, panel. Peace out, chat. Thanks for having us, D.
Thanks for
Deuces.
coming and showing us your garden, J5. It looks really nice.
Yep.
Good
Well,
talk.
guys,
Oh, okay.
thanks for another show. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having us all here. Everybody out there in chat, take care. Peace.
Thanks, Cap, for hanging out, man. That was awesome. You have a good day.
Bye.
Christophe?
Yes, bah, dis zombie, bah, thank you, hein, my friends, for the show, quoi. Et puis, see you soon, hein, dis. À bientôt, mon ami.
Bientôt.
À bientôt, mon ami. Yes. OK. Bah, good night, hein, dis. Good night.
okay.
Et puis, thank you. Bye bye, dis. Merci. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace. Peace, my friends.
Later.
Yes, I.
We ready there, folks, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle lambs, or gentle whatever. I don't know. Should be like Phoebe there for a second. Thanks everybody for watching. Big shout out to Fumador, out in Israel. I hope he's staying safe out there. He's okay. I heard from him today, just so everybody knows he is okay. He's not near any of the bombing or anything right now, so he's safe. Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody that's in the chat, that's chatting, that might not be chatting, maybe in the background, smoking a bowl, smoking a bong, smoking a blunt. Ooh, 3 Bs. B. Thanks for everybody for coming out tonight. We'll do a quick. Don't forget Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. We're gonna have another Fumador and the Flavors Tuesday show here on the D Zombie channel at the moment. So be sure to tune in on this channel here. Subscribe, like, and don't forget to hit the bell, and you'll get notified when I go live. All right, let's see if I can do this one last time. Oh, sweet, still there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out our host, our leader for the Fumadoro and the Flavors, Fumador's Fumadoro.com, Fumes of Gold, all that good stuff. I'm just trying to find the friggin' YouTube page. 1 second. There we go. Post the link here. Be sure to check out Fumadoro.com. He's got all kinds of awesome seeds to purchase, like the Morgana, and also Lime River Rose is a good one. All kinds of good stuff. Be sure to check out his merch. There he is right there. Wearing the Gapper tape, Fumadoro shirt. There's lots of different shirts. And like I said earlier in the show at the start, lots of different colors to choose from. So you're not just looking at, oh, do I get that color, that picaris with that gray? I guess that's gray, charcoal, black, whatever. I can't really see because I have glasses on. But yeah, no, there's lots of colors to choose from Fire Engine Red to I think Army Green or something. That's my favorite. There's one of my shirts that I got. The Morgana. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't it. See, there's a Fire Engine Red shirt, which is pretty cool. That's another Morgana. Right, there's one I got right there, Lime River Rose. It's pretty sweet, and it fits nice, and it's really soft, and it's comfortable. So you've heard it here first. I'm just gonna scroll down quickly. He's got mugs. He's got lots of nice mugs and stuff like that. He's got what do you call it? Muscle shirts. He's got hoodies like this one here. Honey and safety meeting. The team brains. I have to get me one of them next. That's what I'm ordering next. That and a mug. And with that, we'll say. So don't forget to use the coupon code BRAINS. It's just for the seeds. It will not work for the merchandise, the t-shirts and all that, and it will not work for the Gauge Green Genetics. Let's see if I can turn this off. There I am. So that's about it. Tune in Tuesday, like I said earlier, on this channel, the D Zombie channel. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified. Next show will be Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific. Until then, my friends, have a good night. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. And see everybody. Hope you're safe. And we're thinking about you. Have a good day, everybody, or night. Later. Eat your brain.